Couple things. I want to personally thank our students and everyone who attended the game tonight. Tuesday night, 9 o'clock game, we had dropped a couple on the road. There was a few excuses maybe not to come see this team. And I was glad for everybody who showed up and really appreciate that. And that means a lot to our guys because obviously at the end I thought it got really loud and they got involved in the game. What a great defensive performance I thought we had. I think this was Miami's lowest field goal percentage the entire year, and also from the three-point line. I thought guys did a good job. If you want me to point out a couple guys, we put Michael O'Connor in the starting lineup. I thought he really ran our team, really facilitated. It allowed DJ Horn to get off the ball and score the ball. It was really good to have Casey back. Casey, 3 for 4 from 3. After practice yesterday, Casey, myself, and DJ Horn, we shot for 30 minutes, and there's no doubt who was the best shooter. You're looking at them right now, and I think they were embarrassed by that a little bit, so they stepped up. Now, actually, they kicked my butt. I was the worst shooter, but good win for us. It was a really good win. This is a good Miami team, and it was good, honestly, to get back home and take care of business.
Kevin, several of the kids in the locker room were talking about how before the game you emphasized sense of urgency, and it really looked like they had that from the get-go. What did you tell them, and how did you think they responded?
Well, I just, look, we went on the road and we lost to two teams that is 21-1 at their place. Virginia hadn't lost in almost 2 years, and Syracuse has only lost 1 game, and you can't let that define you. In this league, anybody can beat you. You have to have short-term memory, and you got to try to, as much as possible, to take care of home court advantage. And I thought we did. I thought we played desperate basketball like we had to have it, and I was proud to see that out of this bunch. This bunch in particular hadn't went through adversity. This is a new bunch, and I thought tonight we really handled it. We stepped up. We made plays. You could genuinely see guys happy for one another. DJ Burns didn't play a lot. I thought Mo and Ben came in, but you could see the excitement from DJ Burns to see those guys play well. And that we're growing. Even though I know we're 21 games in, when you got new guys, every opportunity is an opportunity for growth.
You talk about growth, and what have you learned the most about this team these last 3 games, kind of going through that?
Well, I would tell you now is when lose or not draw, because there's no draw in basketball, we have a lot of fight in us. And no matter what the situation, the last 3 or 4 games, we've been in a deficit at halftime, 10 points, 14 points, and we've had to climb back. If you look at our second half scores, we actually scored 43, and so I think 1 game 41. But we just wanted to stay the course, continue driving the ball when our shot's not going in. Tonight, I thought we really shot the basketball. We did a good job. I thought DJ Horn down the stretch made some huge free throws for us, and it's a really good win. Miami's going to beat a lot of people. Their style is really difficult to guard because they can shoot it from all 5 positions because Amir started to shoot the basketball, and I thought we did a good job.
You're talking about overcoming adversity. Jaden Thompson, 1 point in the first half. What really flipped the switch in the second half where you had 12 for the game?
You talking about Jaden Taylor?
Taylor, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm about to say, man, when did you add that? That was a new one. I was like, where did the NIL come from? He played well, and what's happening with him is he's spending so much energy on the defensive end. He's typically drawing the best guard, and now he's trying to figure out, we're like, hey, stay the course. Don't try to force it because everybody wants to score. And, we talked to him at halftime about here's your opportunities, pick and choose your moments. I thought we had a great skip to him in the corner, made a 3. That kind of got him going a little bit.
Seemed like with Nigel Pack, too. With Nigel Pack came a lot in the second half, and obviously.
Man, Nigel Pack, we did a great job on him in the first half, got in foul trouble, but he made some huge shots down the stretch. Just to show you what type of player he is, and I was glad he didn't play the first half. I was glad he got in foul trouble, but he's a good player making good plays.
I was going to say, Jaden made some big stops late in the game.
He did. Yeah, he did. We did a good job I think we got a block on him from 3. I thought we ran him off the line a little bit. DJ Horn swear up and down. You guys saw it better than me. He didn't foul him when he got up in the air, but we'll see when I go back and watch the film.
able to steal some minutes with guys like Breon and LJ there in the first half. How valuable was their defense in that first half and being able to keep them up?
Yeah, we talked about Corey. Those guys, meaning Miami, don't have a lot of depth. And we wanted to run guys in and out and try to wear them down towards the end of the game. And I thought it worked out. He missed a couple free throws down the stretch that he normally would make. But, you know, I thought LJ came in, did a good job. I thought Breon came in and did a good job. And, you know, we've got to use our bench in spurts because of the way we play, 94 feet on both ends. And I thought those guys contributed to our win.
I know you like to play in the 80s, but the slower pace seems to work with this group.
Well, I don't think it was slow, 68. I mean, two things, JC, we came into the game saying that we had to do. Defend the three-point line, because they averaged right around 10, and we did, they had 7. And then get back in transition, they were elite. And I thought we did a good job with that part of it. You know, we decided because of Miami, we would go with 4 guards, and it worked out. So now everybody can print that Kevin Keatts is back to the 4 guards now. You can smile on that part of it. But I thought those guys did a good job in you know, with that situation.
Is the 4 guards, how much did that contribute? I think they had, what, 18 offensive rebounds? Virginia, a couple of games ago, had 20. Is that a product of the smaller lineup, or is there something else going on there?
I can't believe that you, after this great win, that you're going to bring up those rebounds. And you're right for bringing it up, but I just can't believe you're going to do that late on the Tuesday. No, this was, the rebounding was a product of our smaller lineup today. We got all rebounded in Virginia. In a loss at Syracuse, we won 41-40 in the rebounding and had 14 offensive rebounds. Because of the fact that they play 4 guards and they shoot a lot of threes, we thought we could play them better in that situation. I think their centers really still hurt us, got to the offensive glass.
And I don't think they had a lot of second chance points from all those rebounds too. So.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I tried.
You did a good job with that too.
Georgia Tech is next. You notice what they did tonight?
I didn't, what happened?
They beat North Carolina.
Really? This
Showed you
league,
kind of ACC.
hey, this league, people say whatever they want to. Okay, this league performs when you get into the NCAA tournament, and anybody in this league can beat you on any given night. And you know, he's, Damon's done a really good job with his team, and that's a great win. I mean, you taking care of home court.
You talked about the emotional win over Wake Forest that maybe had. It was a little hard to handle coming off of that. That could be the same thing Saturday if you're not careful.
No, we'll stay focused, and if you look back, I don't think the Wake Forest win emotional loss of the Virginia Tech game. I think we didn't guard those 2 guards down the stretch, and obviously, most of the games, Chip, that we have played, our defense has been the reason why we've won games. We've had some moments where we didn't score the ball, but our defense has always kept us in the game. That one game against Virginia Tech, I didn't think we were very good defensively.
We saw how your team entered this losing streak. What are the growth areas? What are the areas you can see of growth in the next week or 2?
Repeat that first part, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You answered a losing streak. You addressed that by winning tonight. So what areas of growth going forward would you like to see?
Yeah, listen, I said this to someone the other day, and I know you guys have to print it to wherever you want to print it. I honestly didn't read any of it. If we won 1 game, lost 2 games, won a couple games, lost a game, we still were going to be 5-4. It just looked and felt different because we started off 5-1 and we lost 3 in a row. It's still the same record. It just feels different. So what I had to do is tell these guys that you're still 5-4. You're still in the race. Doesn't matter how you got to 5. You're a good basketball team. You think about this: had we dropped the first 2, and then we won 4 in a row, and then won 1 and lost a couple, it would look completely different. So you just gotta have short-term memory and figure out it's a marathon, not a sprint, and this is an entire year that we got to play. Right now we just finished half of our games in the league, and we're 6-4 right now. We just want to build on it.
Every time that you seem to make a run, your guys came up with a clutch bucket. What's the key to that kind of thing?
I just think believing. I wanted these guys to trust in one another. And, because we got so many new people, at the end of games, sometimes we try to play hero ball, meaning I'm going to be the one that saves you. and, you know, getting guys to play together, make the right play. And, you know, we're constantly saying, hey, you know, pitch it, stop dribbling. You know, we get in trouble when we go to 4 or 5 dribbles instead of moving the basketball.